I see you. I always see you. Why are my fingers on the wrong buttons? Damn it all. Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh, go away. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, we're on the right keys now. Welcome back. It's episode 6 of From Ashes Reborn. We are back over at this bastardish of an area. If I remember correctly, we attempted to do some things. Last episode, we're not that successful. Died, cried, all that rhyming stuff. So we're going to continue our way back into this area and see if we can get some better luck. We managed to make it to that barrier last time, and then proceeded to get obliterated by a named guy, which it's them over there. We did die, we did lose stuff at the end of last episode, and I did go ahead and clean up our inventory. Oh god! God damn it. Well, almost died again. Okay. Keep her back to the wall. I went ahead and cleaned up our inventory, made a whole bunch of new gear, and enchanted it with a bunch of level 1s. Well, some had to be a little higher than the level 1 because of the terribleness of what enchant they wanted to give me. But went ahead and did all that. So I think we're set and ready to continue into this godforsaken area. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going to be too terribly much of a pain, but looks can be deceiving. Alright, let's try to get some lighting down. And just going to say, looks like a trap and a half. That whole floor there. Now, there are ways to do it, but not nearly as easily as a... as easily as it was before. And what I'm referring to is cheaty. Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're doing, Mapmaker. So I was gonna say, what I was suspecting was cheaty snow. And cheaty snow hasn't been a thing for, actually, I don't remember how long it's been. 1.6? 1.5? I think it was 1.6. For those of you who haven't been playing Minecraft or haven't played any maps that have done this, the most the two most easily recognizable maps that I could think of that did stuff like this was Uncharted Territory 2. Okay. Oh, you wearing iron? You are wearing iron. I believe Uncharted Territory 2 did this, and Nightmare Realm. Super Hostile Nightmare Realm. I think those are the two more well-known maps that have done this. But I'm pretty sure there have been a number of other maps that have done this, where it's back in the good old days. Snow layers like this used to not have collision on them. So you would actually walk on it and just fall through it, because it usually would be floating over void. So snow layers like this didn't have collision and could be used as a cheaty trap. Nowadays, and I think as of, like I said, 1.6 or so, it might have been give or take a couple updates, I think. They made it so they have the snow layers have collision, so you can't do the cheating things. I don't remember why they changed it. I know they did change it. Okay, there is abundance of these little buggers spawning over there. I need to... Damn it. Need to get over here. I'll light this up. Light it up! Oh, don't look at the Enderman. Enderman are actually quite scary. Quite scary since the combat update. Okay. So yeah, you can't easily do the snow layer stuff, snow layer cheats nowadays. However, there are ways. As I showed in, ooh, and they drop They dropped their iron here. Wow. Maybe you don't want to break that spawner. There it is. Is this over here too? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, boy. I don't know where it's spawning from, but I'm gonna light up the damnedest I can. Oh, it's a bed. It would actually probably be a good idea on our part to sleep down here. The run itself is arduous enough. So if we can make it so we don't have to run nearly as far when we die. Not if we die, when we die. That would make things easier for everyone. Okay, back to what I was trying to get at before I got sidetracked. So it is possible to, technically possible to do cheaty snow, and not realistically cheaty any block. It just requires a little bit of effort on the map maker's part. So falling, I know some people attempted to do tricks with falling sand prior to 1.10. I think it was 1.10 when there was the no gravity thing was implemented. Oh no, you don't! Oh, that's right. Slabs are super OP. Slabs mess with all kinds of collision. Okay, you terrible lines need to go away for the time being. I'm gonna sleep here. That should make it easier for us to get back here, and we'll get back to our stuff when we die. I think the only thing we're really missing is maybe a double chest down here. Huzzah! Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, I think prior to the update, prior to 1.10, people were able to pseudo use a constantly teleporting falling sand entity, which was very glitchy and quite obvious. And then 1.10 introduced the concept of the no gravity tag, which made it so you could place these falling sand entities without the worry of them kind of teleport glitching, and you could create all the cheaty stuff you wanted. I made a video on that. God, I think it's been like a year since I made a video on that. But I did make a video on that. I don't know why it didn't drop off. Okay, where you all are coming from somewhere. Somewhere. I don't want you to. Up there, I think. I did a video on this about a year, or a little over a year ago, I think, at this point. I think, which I think was the last, oh, you witchy wonder. I think it was also the last time that I did, oh, you think you're smart and clever, don't you? I think it was the last time since the last video I've done for Rock's Test World. It's been a while. I want to get back to it. I just need to think of some interesting and creative ideas. Oh god, there's some poison lasts so long. I just need to think of some interesting and creative ideas, map making kind of tricks that people, map making mechanics that people can take advantage of that haven't really caught on yet or haven't actually been done yet. That was kind of the general premise of Rock's CTM Test World, is just creating mechanics and stuff that people hadn't introduced yet, to kind of show other map makers what you could do. I know a couple of the more, I would say, more well-known mechanics that I showed. Now I'm not going to claim that I was the first to find these and make a video about them, but by the time, at the time that I did do them, they weren't they weren't used realistically yet. As far as I know, it's again possible that it could have been introduced by other map makers at the time, but at the time I didn't know about them. The first of which was, I think I dubbed them item attribute, no, enchantment attributes or something like that. Essentially custom enchants. They were, no, that wasn't the first one. First one I think was the Monument reward system, which I know has been used in like Ragecraft 2, Ragecraft 3. Not going to claim any ownership as to if it was inspiration for Haley or anyone, but I remember making a video on that notion of giving rewards to the player for completing objectives in the Monument. There was also the item attributes or the custom enchants that I mentioned, as well as, was there another one? I think there was another one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Regardless, I like making videos on newer / less used mechanics, or mechanics that could be used. And some of the mechanics that I have introduced videos on are stuff that I would like to add to, like Fractured Realms, for example. And I think there are some other mechanics that I thought were really cool, but never kind of caught on. Stuff like the bed sleeping mechanic that would respawn you with some kind of some bonus buffs and stuff like that. I like that concept. Never really caught on. So yeah, I want to get back to that series. It's tricky coming up with new mechanics or taking advantage of newer mechanics to make some type of cool something or other. I'm sure I'll get back to it. Majority of the time it comes down to just like I see something that was added, I get an idea, and I try to implement it. And oh, that's right. I can think of a couple more now. I tried to implement. I know one of the system mechanics I tried to implement was essentially a way for, was it random loot, where it would spawn a named slime ball and it would randomize the loot. I don't remember if this was pre-loot tables. I have a feeling it might have been, because you could essentially do what I just mentioned with loot tables. Oh, that doesn't look friendly. Creepers with TNT-headed zombies. Well, that doesn't seem like fun. Let's not deal with that. There was one more I was just thinking of. I don't remember. You get the idea. I like to try to make interesting new mechanics that people can take advantage of. It's a hard job. Someone's got to do it. Oh. Well, you had a hella short fuse time. That was much shorter than normal. Is there something I need to know about you, you mobs over there? Especially you creepers, looking at you. You've got super short fuses. Well, hopefully I don't have to deal with you. Because if so, sad days. Sad days. Oh. So I don't know about all of you, but I have a game that I'm super excited for, and I think I've talked about this before on this channel. Super excited for. Just waiting for the damn invite, because they're taking their sweet time. I'm a big Magic fan, and I've been kind of pulled back into it. It's like crack. You get eventually get pulled back into it. So I am waiting for the next, or it's my next adventure in Magic, MTG Arena. And I'm waiting for an invite for that bastard, and it is not coming anytime soon. Hooray! But yeah, what games are you all interested in waiting or waiting for and waiting to get, like, either an invite or waiting to release? It's always interesting to see what kind of games people are interested in playing, since there's such a, in general, such a kind of a diversity gap on what kind of genres people like and such. So yeah, tell me, give me a lowdown. What kind of games do you enjoy? What kind of games are you looking forward to that you know that are coming out, or games you are looking forward to hopefully coming out, etc. Let me know. It's always interesting to find or hear people's opinions on games and what they like, and hear all about that. Yeah. Okay. Well, luckily for us... Oh, okay. No, I didn't light this up. I think that's where those elite mobs were spawning from. As I was saying, it's always interesting to hear what people like for games, what they're looking forward to. Kind of just general gaming, community kind of things. So let me know. That will be my my question for today. Let's drop off this. Oh boy, our food is not in a happy place right now. We'll manage. We'll manage. Okay. Let's see what we got left in this area. We got this back wall here that we haven't kind of investigated into yet, but the rest of this area we're pretty well investigated into, I would say. We still have to go in there. I think I fully explored that, but might be worth just double checking just to make sure. So we saw that chest. Ooh. Okay. Looks like we've explored this fully. We got this room up here. Room area up here. Might be worth looking into. Hello? Yeah, right. Juke a jab, juke a jab. Alright, what do you got from me? Some more records. I don't think we found any, I don't think we found any traders. I don't think we've found any traders that are trading for records yet, but supposedly it's a currency. So we'll keep that in mind. Okay, those deal the same damage. It has knockback 3. Let's swap out to that, because it's a pretty solid upgrade. What's up here? Hello? Ooh. Power 3, punch 1. Hell yeah, I'll upgrade from power 1 to that. New weapon. Some more filth. Filthy, dirty blocks. Enchanting table, not that we really need it. I'll grab the armor. Strength potion, why not? Audio log 2. Safe at last! Thank the heavens. There are others in here. Others who decided to run into the mines after the bombs fell. And they all respect me because I can lead a team to start drilling and make this cavern our home. Together we will transform this place into a fortress. No mutants allowed. Well, I have a feeling you failed your mission, sir. Good day, sir. You have failed your mission. Okay. A little bit of lore. Always cute to have. God. Just go through. There we go. Collision on that stuff is always a pain in the butt. Okay. So what am I looking forward to messing with in this? Okay. Ooh. Juice is fun. A little bit of knockback there. A little bit of knockback here. Turtle Station. Was the Turtle Station the Resistance? I don't remember. Let's find out. It is. Ooh. You, my friend, might be worth your weight in salt. What's this? Surface access. Hell yeah. Wish I had myself a surface access. Guess what I do? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, map makers, you've done goofed up the surface axis here. That is Bedrock, if I've ever seen it. It's Bedrock, if I've ever seen it. Okay, well, looks like the surface axis is broken. Can we possibly find our way up a different way? Not that way. Or that way. Uh-huh. Okay. Looks like we can find a little bit of surface access here, just not the probably intended way, or supposedly intended way that was intended. Or maybe that was just a ruse all along. You have to find your own, make your own path. Well, if anything, it's going to get us a little bit of building blocks, because we are at a pretty dire shortage of building blocks at every base right now. Not to say that I probably haven't missed some areas that could have given us some building blocks, or haven't missed the chest that would be giving us building blocks. Okay, I think I know where we are. Perfect. Nice little shortcut. Let's get back down into our hole. Okay, so we found a shortcut out. Grabbed ourselves a couple extra ladders, just for funsies. Might be in our best interest to drop off some stuff over at base. But where are we going from here? Our sub-base. Where are we going from here? Hello? To the core chamber. Oh, I can only imagine this will not be fun. I can't think of a map where I've gone into an area that was just purely encased in bedrock, or had the look of bedrock, that was actually fun. And maybe actually fun is the wrong term. Actually wasn't a pain in the ass. There we go. Let's get rid of you. In most cases, bedrock encased areas are that way because there's probably some big ass explosion, or It's just generally not a place you should be going to. Ever. Not that you're not supposed to, but you just shouldn't be. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and drop off some stuff real quick, and we'll go from there. So, give me a second. Let's get this over with. I know it's only going to be pain, misery, despair. At the very least, let's get some lighting down. Armor, doing okay. Get some lighting down, make things infinitely easier for us. Bat, swear to God. Hi! Okay. Things are seeming easy enough so far. I can only imagine that's not gonna last long. And a backpack? You shouldn't have. Oh. Oh, this is not gonna be friendly. Hello? What's this? Okay. I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. Let's block this off in case some type of shenanigans happens here. Okay. Is there anything in here? Backpack Goblin Edition. I will take that shulker box. I love it. And respect it. And I will put it over here where it's safe. Because I will lose it if I don't. And I hope this area is over soon because I have very little food left. Okay. Food in here. Ooh. Well. Well, it's something. It's enough to get me by for a little bit. Okay, spiders, no! Damn cave spiders! Okay, I knew we couldn't. All the fun and such couldn't last forever. Oh God. Knew the fun couldn't last forever. Damn cave spiders. You are... Holy hell, that's a lot of spiders up there. Okay, it's not cave spiders. Not just cave spiders we're going to be dealing with here. All kinds of miserable shit. Okay, let's stay back here for a second. Get a little bit of regen going. Okay. Oh boy. No. No. Bad cave spiders. Back down your own. Okay. Okay, not a trap. I was listening for the sound of trap. But, do I hear one? No. More bread. Fantastic. Okay. I think I really need potatoes. Doesn't hurt to have, I suppose. I was gonna say, is there actually anything up here that's terrifying? Yes. Okay. Making some good progress. Hear those terrifying beasts, though. Hello? Hey, spiders. I hear you. Okay, you're not a super threatening skeleton. Good to know. Phil, we're getting ooh. Oh boy. Phil, we're getting closer to where we want to be. Oh no, that's okay, spiders. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, come on down. Come on down! Okay. Whew. Okay, this could have been infinitely worse than it was. Oh. Some of those creepers. No. Get away! I want nothing to do with you! No, 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 no. Oh, there's a name mob over there, too. Ooh. I have a feeling this is not going to be a fun area to try to beat. Okay. Though I have a feeling it's going to be a matter of just getting the lighting down, slowly pushing forward, and going from there. And dealing with whatever that named mob is when we get there. Alright. I'm actually curious as to what that named mob is. Oh, that was a supercharged creeper. I don't want to mess with that. At least without going all bow-like on its ass. Oh, there's multiple of those. Jesus. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Okay. No. Woo! You are definitely a speedy boomer. And I have a feeling you're more than meets the eye. We'll say that'd be a nice way to put it. Oh boy. Ooh. I have a feeling Not sure what it is, but just my CTM instincts are kicking in and going, I am going to have a really bad time if that guy explodes. Oh boy. Oh, that was a hell of an explosion. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, those guys are nothing to mess around with. Holy shit! Yep. I was right. Nothing to mess around with. Okay, luckily we're pretty close in regards to, in respects to everything, so we should be able to make the run over really quickly. But yeah, those creepers had a very, very much increased explosion radius and reduced fuse time. I'm hoping that the spawner had gotten taken out in all that chaos, because if not, oh, my stuff is good as dead. Because yeah, I will probably get hit by another one while I'm trying to recover. Okay, let's hope for the best. Try to recover our stuff. I don't see any sparks. This is a good sign. Unfortunately... Oh, hello. Unfortunately, we have that death there. But we'll get rid of the spawner at the very least, so it is manageable. Alright. Well, that didn't turn out as god-awful terrible as I anticipated. I don't really think I lost anything. I do want to get some lighting down, though. Oh, get rid of you. Hello? Ooh, emeralds. Why not? Okay. God, that explosion was such a ridiculous one. Hey, it's the core! Thank the heavens, because I got my ass pounded right there. Hey, we got a couple extra skulls, just in case. Why not? We'll take the chain gear, though I think it's not going to be worth that much, given that we have iron now, and there's seems to be an abundance of iron. We did recover the pink wool. Woo! Huzzah! Only at the expense of my life. Damn, those speedy boomers. My god. I gotta be careful about creepers in this map, apparently, because, they love to be some kind of special. Fantastic. Well, we managed to grab ourselves the pink wool, and a shulker box, and a whole bunch of other goodies. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick run over to base. We'll drop off the pink wool and call it there for today, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Pink wool yet. Woo! Still missing the light blue, but I'm sure we'll find that in due time. But that's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for joining, as always. Don't know if I'm actually going to use the shulker box yet. I might. Or I might just use it to store records in it to conserve some inventory space. But that's going to do it for today, everyone. Thanks for joining, as always. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye!